guess that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Saberhagen has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Lifted in the air to center field. Snyder's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
One out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Giambi. And Judge is ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
Now into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A little bouncer. Here's the 0-2. Slow grounder to first. And that's the first out. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hannes Wagner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Darvish has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it, but I come hanging out with it being cool. Right on dirty, everybody seeing you while I drink my drink. You doing your thing, wake up, feeling like you are all confused. But I've been a good feel, yeah. I know my cats, but you real. Life's only just still better than I ever did. Just like I'm saying that I really do feel, yeah, you feel me? Baby, tell me how I make you feel. Is it real? Oh yeah, yeah. Baby, tell me, do you wanna go? Do the let me know. Do the let me know. I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left it. He did it for the brethren. I kept it on smiles like pressed it when they pressed it with the question and with many mouths with the best day because I'm tested to get blessing for the brethren. Got many styles for the flexing. No how will I get vested from a child I will my vested. But then the Father stepped in for redirection from a son's birth, life, death, burial, and resurrection. Blessed to get the blessing for the brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left it. He did it for the brethren.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason. Think, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps.
Now here's the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Second inning now. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Wackney with an update on the weather. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. middle cut, though, are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and you paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And the runner will score from second.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Ready with another 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
0-2 once more. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. A no-doubter, 3-run homer for Adam Dunn, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. No balls and 1 strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Line drive base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 0-2 once more. Oh, that grounder got him. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. On the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. Runners breaking for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze.
Boy, D-Roll, talk about drawing up the squeeze to play to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on and on.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Now the double steal is on here. Strike called. Now to throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Upset with the 0-1. Trout at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, that was a strange AB right there, Vero. 7-pitch, 0-2 at bat. Gets the first 2 strikes, then on the 7th pitch, disaster for the pitcher.
Yeah, you'll see that happen about
1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the... Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Jason Giambi is at the plate now. He takes a cold strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in next, Joe Morgan will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. Pulled toward right center field. And and he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Here's the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Giving chase is Snyder. He's there and records the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Popped him up. Jambi is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 5. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Braun retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Into the box, Ryan Braun, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting it, the third baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Miguel Cabrera becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. The catcher Jorge Posada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ballgame. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw to Dunn over at first, and with it, the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in is Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So here's Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Trout stands at second with 2 gone. Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Padres lead 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in will be Roberto Alomar, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
One home.
Oh, that's up there.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Hannes Wagner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary.
Next to hit is Gary Sheffield, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Stepping up is Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Adam Dunn.
Next to dig in, Adam Dunn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on the way. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Sheffield gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. Snyder is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I really liked watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Jason Giambi will be next. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
In now, Jason Giambi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Morgan, a 32-year-old veteran, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So now here is Ryan Braun, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Stepping in once again is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. First offering. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. And now here is DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. And now, Miguel Cabrera to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Lays
Ball
off the
that's
fastball
outside.
away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out.
That's
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next, it'll be Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. Ready with with the 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Runners are at first and third, one away. Oh, and he was fooled that time by the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One left for San Francisco. They're down 9-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now another 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, Mike Trout. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Right back at the mound. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Padres down in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Gary Sheffield.
The right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Reined in. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is
Trying to get him
1-2.
to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. Bellinger has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Troy Percival comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. A 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Adam Dunn, swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Oh, it looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Next to bat for the Giants, Ryan Braun. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. All set to start start the ninth in this one. And up next, the catcher, Travis Garneau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed. And ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
This is foul right side. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now that second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bellinger looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 49, Blake Trinan. The designated hitter, Roberto Alomar.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Hannes Wagner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The 1-1. A sinker that misses for a ball.
The count is 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Alomar on at first, nobody out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Next to stand in is Gary Sheffield. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first offering.
Oh, inside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hey! Slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Schneider, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Last strike here for the Giants. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Padres jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Hugh Darvish gets the W on the mound. Brett Saberhagen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Blockney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Gotta come forward if you got it.